Hello and greetings. This is a video response to both sexes, man and woman. If any of you are considering an open relationship, can it? And I'm going to explain why. An open relationship to either a man or woman is essentially spiritual suicide. It's an invitation for multiple men or women to enter the relationship. In other words, it's a recipe for disaster. And it's only going to have psychological damage upon both sexes later on that decide to fall for this BS. A relationship, a lot of people are going to hate me for saying this, and I honestly couldn't give a rat's flying arsehole at the end of the day, because I know the truth, and I will remain with the truth until my last dying day. The reason why so many open relationships fail is due to the fact that a relationship, originally, that is supposed to be a closed deal between one man and one woman. And what I mean by a closed deal is that the relationship is closed, therefore nobody else can enter the relationship, man or woman. It's a deal made between a man and a woman that are attracted to one another, that happen to envision themselves living with one another until death do them part, depending on what the connection is like between the two, and whether or not there is more work that needs to be accomplished in growing the relationship in the first place. So if there are anyone out there that are currently trapped and enslaved with this, oh, it's okay, thumbs up, I'll have the open relationship, you're an absolute moron. You're a fool. Because an open relationship, like I said, is not only a recipe for disaster, but it's spiritual suicide. Because an open relationship is essentially giving other men and other women access to sexual contact, sexual intercourse. It is what it is. So, me personally, I would rather be within a closed relationship with a woman, lady/woman might I add, that I'm attracted to as much as she is with me, that I know I can trust. That is how a relationship was originally created. So, if anyone wants to succeed in marriage later on, you're going to have to scrap this idea of wanting an open relationship. Otherwise, you're just signing your own spiritual death warrants. And you're causing nothing but psychological damage to yourselves by falling for these open relationships. And as God is my witness, if any woman suggested that she wanted an open relationship with me, I'd laugh in her face and I'd walk off. And I'd tell her to go and find some other sucker that would fall for this BS. Because we're not designed and created to be within open relationships. It is a deal, a closed deal like I said, made between one man and one woman that are attracted to one another, that see potential in one another, that love each other enough to actually make it work, regardless the trials, the temptations, the tests, as you will. That right there is what it is all about. Like I've stated numerous times, you have free will. You can either take it from this biblical conscience right here and somebody that knows what he's talking about, or you can choose to unacknowledge my voice, continue with these open relationships, and then complain later on why your boyfriends or your girlfriends have done numbers on you with other men, or other women for that matter. It is what it is, people. Don't shoot the messenger. Take it up with the big man upstairs.